Record. All right, man. What's up, everyone? This is LotLot episode 4. Let the people know your name.
What's up, everybody? It's Jameson.
Yeah, bro.
How you doing? R&B and the SGV, you know it?
Yes, sir. So the reason why I wanted to interview Jameson is because we're doing a collab, Toast to the SGV, and I want to let my audience know who you are, and then I want both of us, to you know, your audience could see me, my stuff, and then my audience could see your stuff. So
Definitely.
let's get into it. So how did you get into music? Let's start there. For the people that don't know you, I know I'm pretty sure you've answered this question a lot.
Yeah, basically, man, how I got into music was just, I think I've always been into music, to be honest. It's not, when I got into it, ever since I was a little kid, even when I had other interests and stuff, and when I wanted to be something else, it's just for some reason music was always around, you know what I'm saying? And I think I've just always been drawn to it. So I think just probably as far back as I can remember as a little kid, I've always been into music,
Was there a moment where you were like, man, I need to hit the studio, or was there that confidence boost? I think there's one thing of okay, I think I could do it, but was there ever that moment this is what I want to do? What was that for you?
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. It's like love at first sight. When you first know, damn, I really fuck with this person. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. I think I was a freshman and I was listening to a song. And I remember that year, I was just listening. I was in high school, freshman year of high school, and I was just kept on listening to music that year. And it was just something about that, that year in 2011 where music was just hitting different for me. You know what I'm saying? It was feeling different.
Yep.
Yeah, 2011, I was a freshman and music was just hitting different. I was just seeing, all my favorite artists on TV and stuff and music videos. And I'm like, damn, I really want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that it was, I can't remember the date and time, but yeah, it was, it was ninth grade when I really fell in love with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Before I even started doing music.
How is that knowing that you could sing? It was family members that kind of were hey, you're pretty good, or how was that process?
So actually, yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it was family members, bro. Fucking, I remember I was a kid and I'd pretend to be an opera singer.
Okay.
And so I would carry out the vibrato. You know how the vibratos where they shake their voice and all that shit. I used to pretend to do that. So as a little kid, I would do that at 5 years old, and my cousins would be like, how do you do that? What the hell? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just able to do it. So that's how I found out I was able to sing.
Okay. And then did you ever take classes, or you just kind of self-taught type deal?
I took a class for a month. I think I was a junior or a sophomore in high school. I took a class for a month. Honestly, I mean, I don't know if I even learned anything, to be honest. I think it was just something to do. You know what I'm saying? Because, I was going to continuation high school and shit like that. I was just, so it was just something to do. So, yeah, I just took classes for a month. But other than that, how I taught myself how to sing was just, listening to all my favorite songs,
Just practicing, or what? Just kind of.
Yeah, I would practice, while walking home from school. And I didn't know that I was actually helping myself while doing that stuff. I was getting my breath control under me, singing to acoustic songs and to acoustic versions and stuff. And all that stuff helps. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, bro. All right. So what is, so how do I say this? I feel like LA, gets a lot of love and stuff. And I feel like the San Gabriel Valley doesn't really get any shine. So
yeah,
what is in your own personal opinion, what's what do you love about the San Gabriel Valley? What is San Gabriel Valley to you, and why do you want to represent it so much?
I think what I love about the SGV, bro, is just the culture of everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just you go on, every corner and stuff, and there's just there's this the elote man, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I guess you get that in every city, but it's just something about our city. It's just I don't know what it is. It's just, our palm trees and stuff, it's all over the place. And um there's a lot, actually, when you think about it, there's a lot of diversity too in the SGV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? Um there's all different types of ethnicities around. And I think just what I really love about it is just, I think it's just, I don't know. I feel like I just adopted it as my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody loves their city where they come from. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I just love my, my valley that I come from. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. I
You
feel
know,
like I feel like that area we're like in the middle of everything. Like you got mountains one side, you want to go towards the beach. You got LA, and then you got
exactly. Yeah, to piggyback off that, you know what I'm saying? We're not too far from everything. You know what I'm saying? You can go to LA, 30 minutes away. The beach is probably like 45 minutes away. The mountains is just, like 30 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? It's just we're just in the middle of everything, and it's
yeah.
just I think that's just what it's like. We're not too close, not too far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you
So,
mainly grew up in Covina. That's more your spot, or
yep. So to drop the location, yep, Covina is definitely the spot right there by the Red Carpet Liquor Store.
okay,
So
okay.
that's where I grew up. Yeah.
You went to Northview High School.
No, I went to so high school. I went to South Hills.
Oh, okay.
South Hills High. Yeah, South Hills High School. I mean, I went to like 3 different high schools, to be honest. I went to South Hills my freshman year, and then sophomore year I moved in with my aunt. Moved back in with my mom. Went to Fair Valley Continuation
Okay.
High School, and then graduated from South Hills.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, I did a little moving too in high school. I went to Los Osos in Rancho
Damn.
my
Fuck.
freshman
Yeah.
year.
I
But
think
my
we played them freshman year. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
for
a good
football and shit.
school, but I was only there like half my freshman year because I was kind of doing bad, but I
Yeah,
got
for
good,
real.
I got good grades, so I could go back. Basically.
Yeah, for real, bro. Yeah, I didn't go to Chino Hills High School because my grades were horrible. So I only went there for like a semester.
Okay, okay. All
Yeah.
right. So I kind of want to talk a little about your album. Well, I think it's album. It's Broken Hearts, Break Hearts. That was in
Hmm.
2020, right?
Yeah. It's so what is an album basically nowadays? I mean, it's my first ever mixtape and stuff, but I mean, we can call it an album too. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit.
Yeah, man. How was that process for you? Because I know you have a lot of singles. So like, what made you say like, okay, I like this body of work?
I think honestly, I feel like I just had more to say
Okay.
in a how do you say it? I had more to say in a like you said, a body of work rather than just a single. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to say a lot through multiple different songs. You know what I'm saying? And take you through an experience. With broken hearts break hearts. So I feel like I just couldn't do it in a song. And I feel like at that point in time, I mean that's still my first ever tape that I ever put out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think at that time, I think it was just the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot to say. I went through some stuff, and I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna come out with my first ever tape." So,
Yeah. What like when you're in the studio, what's the process like for you? Are you a type of person that likes to like freestyle the whole thing, or do you like to write, or like are you like a I need like the whole week to write one song type person, or what, or how you go about doing
so
songs?
now basically, I mean, how my process used to be is definitely like that. You know what I'm saying? I used to take definitely fucking weeks and months to work on a song, and then it
Yeah.
started, just writing right away to the beat. But the process that I found the most effective is you get in here, you hear the beat, and you just freestyle. You know what I'm saying? I freestyle the first words that come to my mind, or sing melodies and shit like that, and then I just I write to my melodies. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you try to sit there and write to the beat, it just doesn't come off as a how do you say it? Like it just doesn't flow as well. So when you just get in there and just mumble some shit,
Yeah.
and you're just mumbling and just saying the first thing that comes to your mind, and boom, bro, it just comes off better. So my process is I just hear the beat and just freestyle shit, and sometimes I just freestyle too. So
Yeah. So I feel like it's different each time. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
sometimes honestly, but my main process is I'll mumble some shit, but then a lot of other times, bro, I don't even write. So that's
Yeah,
just
'cause
how.
that Thrill song, the or the thrill, like
Yeah, so
man, ooh.
yeah, at that point in time, I think I did sit down and write that one. I think I just had the hook melody in my head. I had that in my head, and then I just sat down and I wrote it.
Bro,
So
like that song, like I don't even relate to it at all, right? Because it's like I'm taking and shit, so it's like, but
yeah,
I just love the flow of it, the beat. You know what I mean? Like it just put you in a mood. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
definitely. It feels like I think one of the things I always liked about it, it feels like you're going, through a ride or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You can just, I don't know. I always liked it. You know what I'm saying? It just had a different feel, for me at the time. You know?
Just like the whole project, the aesthetics, like the whole thing you did was just good. Like in that music video too, like that music video inspired me to be like, man, I need to do a collab because like you have the SGB thing, right, and everything.
Yep,
So
definitely. Yeah, no, definitely, bro. I think yeah, that song was just like going back to the tape, I felt like that song just fit perfectly with the subject matter of the tape, broken hearts break hearts, so yeah, appreciate that for real.
yeah, and that was shot in Covina. I feel like that looks like
Yeah, that was shot in Covina. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
I used to deliver mail in Covina. I was a mailman for like 3 years, so
Oh, for real? Which carrier?
well, the post office. I
Oh,
was
for
like a
real? Oh,
mailman,
okay, okay.
mailman. But
Oh, okay, okay.
I did like random routes. So like I did random like the different route each day. I didn't have my own route yet.
Oh, for real? Okay.
So it's possible I probably delivered your mail once in my life. That's funny.
That'd be sick, huh?
All right, let's see here. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about, if you have any like new music coming out, any projects or any like concert, anything like that, that like if we're looking for you, like what's next for you? Like what's next on the
I definitely have a lot of music coming out. What I basically, so I'm with like a label right now, Black My Music. So one of the things I've been learning a lot about, the music game, and how it's just so much more different than what I thought about. And so I just been stacking up music and just, honing in on my craft, and developing my sound, and my image and everything, you know what I'm saying, and how I want people to view me as, and how I want people to see the SGV, you know what I'm saying.
right,
So I think uh what I got coming is just, it's going to be a personification of all of that, you know what I'm saying, from what I wear, and my sound, and it's just gonna be that, you know what I'm saying. I really want to put the SGV on the map, because um going back to your other question, what it means to me, I think it's just, um, for everyone thinks of the SUV as like, the gangs and all that stuff. And,
right,
don't get me wrong, it's a big part of it, and, but there's so much more to the SUV. We got some real talented people out here,
right,
who go outside the bounds of just, making traditional West Coast music, or wearing the traditional clothes, you know what I'm saying, that
yeah,
comes with the SGV, you know what I'm saying. So I think, to answer your question better on going back, it's just, I think what it means to me is just um changing the way we think about it, but still acknowledging what the culture is,
yeah,
there.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, so I think that's just, like I said, I got a lot of stuff coming up, and um there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. I got a music video dropping soon too, so by the time this comes out, it's probably already dropped.
So music
So
video, any like albums or like EPs or anything like that, or you can't say yet or something.
no, I don't. To be honest, I haven't really even focused on working on another tape or album, but I do have an idea for one. I just haven't gotten around to putting it out, so, or even working on it. But I do have another idea for one. Hopefully soon. But I've just been really focusing on just, like I said, honing
Taking
in
your
on my
time on
craft,
it.
and so.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend about this the other day. Like he was telling me like how do I say it? It's like how you said like you need to take your time to like focus on your image, and I feel like a lot of people don't realize how much hard work it takes to like actually create content. Like you gotta market yourself and all that stuff like that. So
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And I think what local artists fail to realize is that this shit, if you think you're just gonna blow up by just posting a song and that's it, it's like, nah, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's more than that. I mean, yeah, you can, don't get me wrong, you can do it, but then what's your follow-up after? You know what I'm saying? What other songs do you have after that? And I feel like that's just been my thing, and that's just what I've learned. Is just, I don't want to just put songs out no more and have it not do well and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to have, like, a rollout process and
right.
all this other stuff to go along with it. Merch, you know what I'm saying? Shout out our collab.
Yep.
Toast to the SGV. But
Yeah, man.
yeah, that's just what I learned, bro. You got to take the time to really acknowledge who you are and who's your audience and who's the one paying attention and who are the people that are really, that really fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because this goes, you can relate to this too, because we're creators. If you're just making clothes, for just your friends to buy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's cool, but it's like, you want to expand from that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to make music just for my friends and my family to listen to, because of course they're gonna give me the nod and tell me that's dope, but when it comes from a stranger and stuff like that, that shit means way more to me. You know what I'm saying? And not saying you're a stranger, but that shit means a lot more to me. You know what I'm saying? When you say that you fuck with my music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we were strangers, and then that's how we gravitated.
yeah, exactly, right?
Some shit. I think it was the B side. Like I did a video for you for the B side, and that's random, like.
Yeah, exactly. And that's and I feel like that feels more doper. When someone says they fuck with your clothes and stuff. I think I was talking to my brother, and he was like, yeah, I saw the collab, and he was like, man, that shit looks dope. You know what I'm saying? Like the different color of the t-shirt, and you know what I'm saying? And even my roommates are like, yeah, that shit looks different. You know what I'm saying? It's not just it looks like, you actually put time and effort in to come up with the whole idea. You know what I'm saying? And we did, because we were talking about the design for months.
We've been on it for months. Yeah, I don't want to rush it. I definitely wanted to create, like, put two ideas together, make it a little fun. And we went back and forth, and I feel like I'm really excited about it. And then I'm also gonna do a hat with it, so I haven't shown that yet.
Yeah,
people already hat. So I like clothes when they like correlate. Like I don't.
Yeah, you have a fit with them, huh?
Yeah, like I feel like certain brands, like not to diss brands, but they kind of like they'll start a new brand, and then they'll have their one logo. They'll pay for that logo, and then they'll kind of just smack it on everything, like the shirts, the joggers. And I feel like people want to wear like a whole outfit, like make it similar, maybe the same font, but like kind of different things that go with each other. So that's kind of
exactly, bro. I think you hit it right on the head with that. That's there it is right there. But yeah, I definitely feel like it recognition comes, it feels a little bit better when it comes from a stranger. I'm not even gonna lie, and that's not to diss any of my, my friends and family who always fuck with my music, because I know they genuinely fuck with it, but it feels a little different. You know what I'm saying? When a stranger fucks with your music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't write this down, but now I'm thinking about it. Like, if someone's watching this, cause like for my, like while I'm doing this, I kind of want to like show a little side of every type of thing, whether you're like, you work in construction. Like I want to interview different kind of people. And so basically what I'm saying is like, so this one, you're an artist, musician. Like what kind of advice would you give someone, who's barely starting out? Maybe they feel like, oh man, I could sing, but like where do I start? Like, would you say like, oh, like maybe like watch YouTube videos maybe? Or like, what do you think like would be like a practical startup, or like what like equipment can they try to get, like at a low cost, something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like what advice would you give someone?
Definitely what advice I'd give someone is definitely definitely invest. You know what I'm saying? There's not expensive microphones out there. $200 AKGs. You know what I'm saying? You can get yourself a MacBook or a Windows microphone or Windows laptop, for $500, $600, and you can find different programs like You know, like you can record off of all programs like Fruity Loops and Logic and stuff like that. But if you want to get the programs that are already installed in your laptop, you can get iMac, you know, a Mac laptop, you know, and that comes with GarageBand in there. And then, you know, you could start from there. Just start by hearing yourself first, you know what I'm saying? And then,
Yep.
I mean, and if you want to, you know, just say, you know, fuck that, like, you know, I don't feel like investing in myself. There's definitely studios you could just find online, you know, on Instagram, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And pay you know, pay the hourly rate for that, you know, and you know, just go from there, you know, and just, you know, the advice that I would give is just don't be afraid to showcase your talent. You know what I'm saying? Because I come across a lot of creators, you know, not even just musicians, but just creators, like they're scared to showcase, you know, what they have. And I feel like I've never been like that. When I was 17 and when I started doing music, I made a song and I wanted to put it out like the second I recorded it. You know what I'm saying? I was never scared to showcase what I did and how I create, you know. But if, you know, I get it, you know, people are scared of being judged and stuff, but you just can't have that fear, you know, because everyone's gonna, you know, judge your music someday. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's gonna have something to say, you know.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what's
So
up.
yeah, I mean that's the advice I would give. Invest in yourself, and if you don't want to invest in yourself, just type in some studios around, you know, on IG. Just type in recording studio, and boom, they should all come up. So, definitely advice I'd give.
Hey man, thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
This is more this is random questions, so it's like a more funner question. So pretty much at the end of it. All right. So number one, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
All
I'm the
right.
last day of the Capricorns.
Honestly, I don't really know a lot about Capricorns, but the Capricorns I know are cool. That's honestly all I know.
We're definitely cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna speak on behalf of all the Capricorns. Like, we're cool, but often a lot of times that gets taken for granted.
Okay.
You know, because of how cool we are and stuff like that. And then like when we snap, it's just like, what the fuck? We didn't expect that from him or her. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we are. You know. I mean, that's just how I am too in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there's always like the people be like, oh, the fucking what is it called? Like your moon sign, sun sign is like that makes us all a little different, but
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's just something fun to go with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
I like the zodiac sign, so it's cool.
Yeah.
What's your least? I didn't write it down, but what's your least favorite zodiac sign?
I don't know if I should say this. What
are you thinking of? Nah, just kidding.
I don't like what's the ones that are born in April?
I don't know.
I don't even,
what's next? Aries? No.
I don't know. It could. I forget which one.
Right,
I don't fuck with Pisces. I don't fuck with Pisces. Even though my brother's a Pisces. Are you a Pisces?
No, I'm a Leo.
Yeah. I fuck with Leos, bro.
All right.
My roommate's a Leo, and I feel like Scorpios too.
You say you fuck with Pisces or you hate Pisces?
No, I don't fuck with Pisces.
Oh, okay.
And I don't fuck with Scorpios. You know why I don't fuck with those signs, bro? Because they just sound demonic. Pisces and Scorpios, like they just sound.
Water signs.
They're water signs?
No, Scorpio's a fire sign.
Are they?
I think so, something like that.
Pisces just sounds like a fucking serpent.
No, Scorpio's water, I think. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Even though my pops is a Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? But that dude can be an asshole too sometimes. So
I feel it. My brother's a Scorpio, and he's pretty mean.
Yeah, for real. I don't know what the fuck it is about him.
That's funny. All right. Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle? Who are you taking?
Fuck. Damn. I would say Charmander.
All right.
Yeah, I would definitely say Charmander. I remember I had a couple of Pokemon cards when I was little. I used to fuck with Pokemon when I was little.
Okay.
Yeah, so Charmander, definitely Charmander.
Yeah, I liked it when I was little, and then like when I got to high school, I kind of stopped like caring about it. But then like as an adult, I started liking it again. So
yeah, right. Yeah, I remember I started fucking with Yu-Gi-Oh again and shit like that when I was an adult, and Dragon Ball Z and shit, and wrestling too. Damn, I found myself watching old wrestling matches.
Okay. I
Yeah.
watched wrestling more when like it was The Rock, Stone Cold, the Hardy Boys, right? Stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I remember them. Yeah, I remember them. I think I started watching it mainly when Eddie Guerrero was around. I mean, well,
Yup.
he was around, but like when he became like Latino Heat and shit,
Yup.
and
Yeah.
John Cena. John Cena was my guy. He was my favorite wrestler.
See, when John Cena came is when I kind of stopped watching it. So like
Oh,
I
for real?
kind of I kind of hit that era, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that's kind of when I guess I got older. 'Cause I'm older than you. I think I'm like
Oh
2 years
yeah.
older
Oh,
than you.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so that makes sense. 'Cause I was born '92.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was born in '96. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So yeah, that makes sense a little bit.
All right. What's your favorite SUV food spot?
Might get some flack for this, bro, because I always put Taco Cell Gavilan.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
but everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Nah, I'm not gonna say Taco Cell Gavilan. My favorite SGV food spot, I'd have to say, I
Oh,
really like it'd have to be Boca del Rio,
okay.
Boca, or what other place? There's so many fucking places,
Well, you're
or
making a
Golden
blank
or
right
Golden
now.
Burger or Golden Bowl.
Golden Ball. That's what I was hoping you're gonna say. That's my favorite spot.
Yeah, Boca, either Boca or
Golden Ball.
Golden Bowl. You can't go wrong.
Bro, Golden Bowl. I like Taco Ready too. The one that's on.
Taco Ready's pretty good. Yeah, 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 yeah. They're pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
You know,
But Golden Bowl, the teriyaki burrito, I think, or like everything there is good.
everything. Their chicken burger, teriyaki chicken burgers are fire. You know what I'm saying?
It's been a while for me.
Yep, yep.
All
So
right. What's your favorite SUV location? Like, is there a spot like you go to just like sit or anything like that, or just like a spot that has like your best memory, anything like that?
I would have to say when my homies lived in La Puente, my
Hey,
homie MB6, bro. Um, just being at their house was just I was always there. You know, from I met them like in 2013
okay.
to to uh um so like well I still know them, but they moved, you know, from over there. And you know, it was just lit there every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? From 18 years old or 17, 18 years old to, you know, to fucking however old I was, like 24. And their
Right.
spot was just a kick it spot. You know what I'm saying? Like in the back, they had like a big ass garage that was in like turned into a studio, a room. It was like a second house back there, or second room and shit. And yeah, yeah, like a little second house back there. And it was just lit, bro. We got parties and stuff, and fucking everyone would come through, and plus the studio was in there. You know what I'm saying? Girls would be there, and it was just lit, man. Like it was just great times, and I think that was just, you know, being over there, you know, for so many years was just, I think that's just my favorite memories.
That's what's
You know?
up. Yep. I grew up in La Puente. I don't live there anymore, but yep,
Oh, for real?
pretty much La Puente is my
Yeah, yeah,
spot.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. They used to stay off right there off of Francisquito and stuff like that. So
Okay, like kind of like I think that's more like borderline West Covina is La
yeah,
Puente.
borderline West Covina. Yeah, yeah, it's borderline, right? And going to the fast trip too all the time. Going to
Oh,
fast
right
trip like
there.
it.
I
Yeah,
grew
yeah,
up.
going to fast trip like at 11 o'clock, 12 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, they'd have to re up on beer and liquor. I mean, because I
Yeah,
don't drink, but I'd always be the ones driving them and shit like that. You know?
yes,
Hey
sir.
James, take me to the liquor store, bro. Like I gotta go. I'm like, fuck it, let's go.
Yes,
Fast trip
sir.
runs. So
All right. Two more questions.
for
Top three
sure.
artists
Top three artists?
of all time
Um,
that are alive.
I, I'm always gonna give Chris Brown his roses because
Okay.
he's the one, like, that's just what made me get into music. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And um, August Alsina, because I don't know, people don't really listen to him. Like I don't know if they ever really were up on game with him, but his first album came out when I was 18, 17 in 2014, and that album changed my life, man, because I didn't know that a singer could sing the way that he sang before. Like he sung about real life stuff, and it wasn't just love and all that other bullshit, bro. He had some real storytelling
Okay.
to go along with it. You know what I'm saying? And I still have that album to this day in a package. I never opened it. I bought
Damn.
it from the store when I was in high school.
That's what's
And
up.
My third one would have to. It's hard because it's either between Party Next Door and Tory Lanez.
All right, we'll
But if
just
I'm gonna
pick
have
those.
to give it to one, I'd probably have to give it to Tory Lanez because he's just so much. He's just so versatile. You know what I'm saying? In his approach and everything he does, and he can make any type of vibe, and you just feel like when you hear his music, it's just so effortless. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what you know. It's so easy to listen to. You know, so
Okay. I
so
can
yeah.
see.
I mean, if I had to go with the three, it's Chris Brown, August, and Tory Lanez.
I can see where you get like your inspiration and like, cause like yeah, Tory Lanez died. I think I told you album. That's like the first album I heard from him. I think
Bro,
he had like a whole story. I think that's what it's called. Uh,
mixtape.
no, well, I don't know. I think it's called "I Told You" or something. That's the one that has like
Oh,
it has
yeah,
like
yeah,
his
yeah.
like main song that got him famous on it.
Oh, say it.
Yeah,
Or is
yeah, that one, that
you
one,
don't
that
have to
one.
do more than just say it.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was like the first time I really listened to him, and like I like artists that do that, like have like a whole like little story and stuff like that. I think that's
Yeah,
cool.
he does skits and stuff. He's entertaining, man. He's definitely an entertainer. You know, so I definitely fuck with his sound.
All right, last question. Favorite album of all time, if you have one.
Fuck, fuck. I don't know if I can do this shit. I don't know. I honestly, my favorite album of all time, bro. I have no idea.
All right, top three. Let's go top three. We got three we could choose.
Top three. I would have to go with fuck. There's one. I'd have to go with obviously Testimony by August Alsina because that one changed my life.
Okay.
Um, what other album do I like? Let's see, we got Chris Brown. See, I would want to give it to Chris Brown, but Chris Brown, honestly, I mean, well, for me, he's never really had a classic album, so I can't give Chris Brown. I'd have to say Usher Confessions.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, Usher Confessions, and then I love Tupac, but I'm really feeling like I should give it to 50 Cent because that was like one of the first albums my mom bought for me as a kid. She bought me like she bought me the Massacre album.
Oh, Massacre. Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like people don't actually like they don't give the Massacre his credit. Like that album was so fucking dope. So it's like I don't know. I love that album. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Watch, there's gonna be more after this, and I'm gonna be like, fuck,
Yeah.
I should have said that one, you know. But those two for sure, and then like that third one, you know what I'm saying? Like I still love that album to this
Yeah.
day.
I think it makes sense because like the Massacre came out when you were like in high school.
Like yeah, I was in elementary. It came out like 0405.
Oh shit, you were in elementary? Damn, I guess I was in middle
Yeah,
school then when 50 Cent was out.
for real.
Damn, you were bumping. That's my stepdad. He would be bumping G-Unit. I'm all little. That's just funny. I never thought about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Nah, my mom had no business buying me the Massacre album, to be honest, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck she was thinking.
That's funny.
But salute to her because you know she was a cool parent, you know, at the time, and yeah, she got me. Well, she's still cool, but she got. I don't even know if I asked for it. That's the thing. I don't
Yeah.
remember asking for the album. I think she's like, "Oh, you want this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, for sure." And you open up the fucking the booklet and stuff, and fucking pounds of cocaine on the table, and flashing a gun in every single picture. I'm like,
Freaking 50
what the
Cent.
fuck is going on?
That's funny. All right, hold up. One more
Yeah.
question. I always ask this question. If you had one superpower, which one would it be? If you could pick one.
You know, it's kind of crazy because sometimes I wish I had because Batman's my favorite superhero of all
Okay.
time. You know what I'm saying? And he has no superpowers.
Did you watch
But
the movie?
I haven't seen a new one
I
yet.
haven't either.
I need to go see it, but I've seen every single other one.
Okay.
Batman's my favorite superhero. But if I had, because I'd want to be like Batman. You know what I'm saying? Just whoop everyone's ass with no superpowers. But if I had to choose one, I think I'd probably choose to be invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit would just be sick. I wouldn't choose flying because I'm scared of heights and shit.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I'm scared of heights. But I think I'd choose to be invisible. You know?
I mean, you'll be able to go to concerts for free. Just like walk.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd be able to do a lot of shit for free. You know what I'm saying?
get backstage, bro, and just be like, hey, like, you know what I mean? Just show up, just like Chris Brown's backstage, and be like, what's up?
Exactly, bro. Yeah, I think I choose to be invisible. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, I think that's just the one superpower I'd have for real, for real.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, bro. Well, that's it. I'm gonna stop recording real quick. So thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hold up.
Nah,
Stop.
appreciate you, bro. For real, man. That
Hell
shit
yeah.
was dope.
I
That
can't
shit
wait
was
for
hella dope.
the fucking collab to come out.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying I can't wait for the collab to come out.
I know, bro. Definitely. I definitely can't wait for people to